Time now to talk about the Indian Premier League as we move on to cricket. Defending champions Gujarat Titans sealed their top 2 finish with a 38-run victory over Sunrisers Hyderabad in Monday's match from the Tata IPL. Batting first, the Titans posted 188 for 9 from their 20 overs with Shubman Gill. You remember him in the 2018 ICC Under-19 World Cup being the number 2 scorer behind the West Indian Alec Atanas. Well, he scored a majestic 101 of 58 deliveries. Bhuvneshwar Kumar with 5 for 30 was the leading Sunrisers bowler. In reply, the Sunrisers struggled to 154 for 9. Heinrich Klaassen with 64 led the failed run chase for the Sunrisers. Mohammad Shami 4 for 21 and Mohit Sharma 4 for 28, proving too good for the Sunrisers batsmen.
Well, SRH won the toss, selected to bowl first. Seemed like the pitch had a little bit of extra moisture, which was used by Bhuvi in the first over to get rid of Riddhiman Shah. A couple of half chances, run out. The ball did do a bit in the first few overs, another run out chance. But then it was the Shubman Gill show. It was absolutely magnificent. Played a good hand, Sudarshan as well. But it was Shubman Gill all the way.
Yeah, 147-run partnership between Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill. They really set a platform for Gujarat Titans to explode from. Sai Sudarshan rode his luck a little bit in this innings, but as a batter you need that luck. That's good catch there by the target to dismiss Sai Sudarshan. But after that, wickets kept falling, one after the other. David Miller caught by Aiden Markham on boundary rounds. Devatia tried to come in and play a big shot right from both goals. Just didn't get his timing right. Excellent catch from Marco Jansen. Shubman Gill got to his first IPL 100. And what a moment for the young man. Batted absolutely beautifully. This was an outstanding catch, though, to dismiss him. Rashid Khan off the very next delivery. Bhuvneshwar Kumar was on a hat-trick. Didn't get the hat-trick, but 3 wickets in 3 deliveries. A team effort. Marco Jansen. Catch at the end.
So let's take a look at the highlights of the Sunrisers innings. We'll see a lot of wickets falling in this period. This was the first. Rashid Khan taking the catch. Both Dial along with Mohammad Shami were in imperious form. Took that catch. Desperate for a partnership, the Sunrisers Hyderabad just found one with Aiden Markham and Heinrich Klaassen. Until this happened, Markham just chipping one to Dasun Shanaka. Looking at the surface, a little bit bemused. A couple of lusty blows either side of the wicket. And then trying to repeat in the sing and hold out in the deep. The catching was quite good throughout the night. Also good was the bowling of Mohit Sharma. He picked up a wicket caught short mid-wicket. And then this one high in the air. Hardik Pandya made no mistake with that one. This kind of Klaassen got a chance here from David Miller. Not too often we see David Miller dropping catches and then went on to smash a few out of the park. This one was guided neatly down towards third. And that's the moment he brought up another half-century. Heinrich Klaassen. David Miller, redemption. Lost it momentarily, but recovered well. A few lusty blows towards the back end from Mayank Makandi. Bhuvneshwar Kumar holding out to Rashid Khan in the deep. And the writing was on the wall. Another opportunity for Rashid Khan, but he couldn't hold on. Just overran that one slightly. And that was the last delivery bowled by Rahul Tewatia. A victory for the Gujarat Titans.
Yes, so the Gujarat Titans with their latest victory moving 3 points clear atop the table and guaranteeing their playoff spot as a top 2 team for sure. Sunrisers Hyderabad losing their 3rd match in their last 4 games, route to the bottom of the table with the Delhi Capitals, and the Titans with their 3-point lead over the Chennai Super Kings, 4 points ahead of Mumbai Indians, and Ricardo's team, Lucknow Super Giants, are in 4th spot at the moment, 5 points off the lead. Nikhil Uttam-Chandani joining us to discuss today's action. Shubman Gill today, brilliant, Nikhil, and the Gujarat Titans looking good as we head into the playoffs.
Yeah, Lance, it was a real display of, I think, domination from Gujarat on all cylinders, especially on a pitch like today. I think when you look at them throughout the season, you've seen a lot of them on slower decks where the Rashid Khans have come into play, Rahul Tawati with his wrist spin. But what I love to see today was, I mean, Mohammad Shami has been phenomenal for them. He's taken the most wickets in this IPL. But in the power play, took 3 today. He's got 15 wickets in those first 6 overs across the tournament. And they just have so many different ways to attack you, because after Shami followed, then we saw Mohit Sharma, who also took 4 wickets. And I mean, what a story. I mean, I just want to pinpoint the way he's come through the ranks. Was the most wickets and leading wicket taker, I should say, in 2014. 34 years old and has spent 2 seasons away as just a net bowler, and has now come in and already has taken 17 wickets. He has been special, and I think it comes down to leadership as well. Credit to Hardik Pandya, because I believe he is a future India captain, that's for sure.
Yeah, at the Ahmedabad pitch today, we had a lot of movement off the pitch. The Pacers getting a lot of movement, players, batsmen playing through the line and getting edges to wicket keepers and slips.
Yeah, it's not often you see every wicket in the game being taken by seamers from both sides. 17 wickets total being taken by the seam. But I think it also assisted the batters as well, because the ball came onto the bat really nicely. And I think Sunrisers will be massively disappointed. 50 for 6 after 7 overs. It's really been a disastrous season for them. And I look at some of the decision-making. For example, what they've done with Heinrich Klaassen. I mean, I look at his body of work. 326 runs. He's averaged 47 with a strike rate of 172. And he's batted 6 times at number 6. I know he batted at 5 today. I just felt they wasted him a lot in this tournament, just not having him bat up the order. And I think it was just they had no answers for this Gujarat seam attack as we saw today. Good to see Yash Dayal coming back in. But what it's also done with Dayal and Mohit Sharma has opened up a place for another overseas, because we're not seeing Alzari Joseph or Josh Little, because they're one of the few teams that have the seam bowling resources with their local contingent. And that is, I think, a difference maker as they go deeper in this tournament.
Yeah, of course, baptism of fire for the great Brian Charles Lara, who is a mentor for the Sunrisers Hyderabad team. Just quickly going back to Shubman Gill, on Friday, Gerard pointed out an important statistic that we're seeing a lot more of, definitely in this season's IPL, and that is having to do with the control that the batsmen have throughout the course of their innings. And we've seen a number of batters who've ended up with a percentage of well into the 80s, even low 90s. Shubman Gill today, 97% control of his innings. It's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, Ricardo, I look at the way he's gone about things. I think this 100 to follow up the 4 half century is just the icing on the cake. But if we look a bit deeper into his game, especially the manipulation of the field is what's special to me, because I look at even in the middle overs where batters tend to slow down, he got that second 50 in 34 deliveries, but also his strike rate in the middle overs in this IPL between overs 7 and 15 has been 144, and that I think deserves massive credit. He is turning out to be, you know, a real star across formats, and I think India have a real headache, because you look at Jaiswal, Ishan Kishan, who's already there, Ruturaj Gaikwad, who's had 2 good seasons, and now Shubman Gill. How do you pick 2 openers as well as Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli? I don't know. They have a serious, good problem to have though, but they have a headache.
Yeah, they certainly do. A massive match on SportsMax coming up on Tuesday. The Lucknow will be taking on Mumbai Indians. That one at 9 o'clock. The Super Giants up against the Mumbai Indians. 10 o'clock in the rest of the Caribbean, and it will be live on SportsMax. This is a pretty big game for both teams and for a number of West Indians.
Huge game, and I think it will come down to a lot of Mumbai Indians and their bowling, because on that surface we've seen Piyush Chawla cause problems, but that Lucknow Super Giants batting has power from 1 till 7, and I thought, you know, even with KR Rahul they may struggle. Quinton de Kock has started in, and Stoinis and Nicholas Puran in the middle are coming to the party at the right time. So Mumbai will have their hands full, but if they win it, they're pretty much guaranteed a spot into that top 4, and Lucknow could be in some trouble. So look, this IPL has been brilliant. Catch it on SportsMax. I just think this nail-biting effect is exactly what you want from a competition like this.
Yeah, let's go Lucknow. Lance.
I like Gujarat Titans.
Well, that's your team, isn't it?
Yeah, what about you?
So is Mariah against Ricardo on Tuesday morning?
No, it's Mumbai.
Oh, it is Mumbai.
Yeah, Gujarat won today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know, that's Mariah, she just waits until the teams are at the top of the table
That's
and
not
she
true.
goes, that's my team.
That's not true. It's just unfortunate for Ricardo that he always ends up with losing teams. I have winning teams.
That's not true. Manchester
So
United won a
it sounds
trophy
nice
this year.
to believe. Which
And the
trophy?
LA Lakers are in the Western
Come on, you
Conference
Gunners.
Finals.
Come on, you Gunners.
What exactly are you saying?
Trophy what?
My teams win.
It's the type of things they win. Break time.
Stay with SportsMax on YouTube and follow us on all social pages for updates, news, and entertainment.